Since the start of the war, Hezbollah has been seen as one of the most formidable threats to Israel. With advanced weaponry, thousands of elite fighters, and an intricate network of underground tunnels, Hezbollah appeared poised to inflict unimaginable damage. But what if I told you that there's more to the story? What if divine providence played a pivotal role in turning the tide? Hezbollah had meticulously planned for an all-out assault on Israel. Their strategy? To unleash terror on northern Israel, sending 3,000 elite fighters into the Galilee, mirroring the horror inflicted by Hamas on October 7th. But something happened that even Hezbollah didn't anticipate. Just days after Hamas's attack, Hezbollah's Radwan forces were ready to strike, but in what can only be described as a combination of military precision and divine intervention, the IDF preemptively struck. Thousands of terrorists poised for an invasion were driven back before they could even make their move. Could this be more than just a tactical success? To many, it seemed like a well-executed military operation. But let's take a closer look. How did the IDF manage to prevent what could have been the most devastating attack in northern Israel's history? Some may call it luck or skill. Others may call it something greater, a miracle. New revelations from the IDF show that over 70 covert raids were conducted deep inside Lebanon. Israeli commandos silently infiltrated Hezbollah's most secure positions, destroying weapons depots, bunkers, and tunnel networks. These were no ordinary tunnels. They were fortified structures designed to hide advanced Iranian-made weapons. And yet, they were dismantled without a single direct clash between the IDF and Hezbollah operatives during these missions. This level of precision and success isn't something you can see every day. The IDF eliminated over 1,000 Hezbollah sites, preempting attacks that could have resulted in unspeakable bloodshed. The question is, was this purely strategic brilliance, or was there something more at play? This isn't the first time we've seen miraculous outcomes in Israel's defense. Throughout history, from the War of Independence to the Six-Day War, Israel has faced overwhelming odds and yet emerged victorious. Is this another chapter in that same story? Hezbollah has prepared for years, hiding weapons and building tunnels beneath civilian structures in southern Lebanon. Their plan was to storm northern Israel, much like Hamas's attack on October 7th, with devastating results. But thanks to the IDF's intelligence and coordination, their plans were dismantled bit by bit. Do you think this could have been prevented solely through military strategy? One of the key factors in Israel's success was a strategic deception, particularly against Hezbollah's leader Hassan Nasrallah. For nearly 2 decades, Nasrallah was considered an expert on Israeli military behavior, but in his final moments, he miscalculated fatally. Back in 2006, after the Second Lebanon War, Nasrallah admitted he had made a grave mistake in underestimating Israel's response. Had we known the outcome, he said, we wouldn't have undertaken it. But this time, his error was even greater. Israel had been planning a strategic deception for months, and when Nasrallah tied Hezbollah's fate to Hamas, his fate was sealed. On July 30th, the IDF began its precision strikes, targeting Hezbollah's leadership and infrastructure. Within weeks, Hezbollah's senior commanders, including Nasrallah himself, were eliminated. The man who had evaded Israeli forces for years was taken out by a strategy he never saw coming. Nasrallah's death was a turning point. With their leader gone, Hezbollah's capabilities began to crumble. Over the next months, the IDF destroyed 70% of Hezbollah's rocket arsenal, killing 2,000 terrorists and crippling their ability to wage war. But was it strategy alone, or was it something higher guiding these events? Nasrallah had always prided himself on outsmarting Israeli intelligence, but this time he didn't just misread Israel's military, he failed to account for something far greater. Israel's success in Lebanon is not just a story of strategy, it's a story of providence. Today, Israel's northern communities can breathe a sigh of relief. Tens of thousands of displaced families are preparing to return home. The IDF has neutralized the most imminent threats from Hezbollah, ensuring that what could have been a devastating war is now contained. But as we reflect on the outcomes of this war, we have to ask ourselves, how could Hezbollah, with all its preparation, have been defeated so thoroughly? Was it simply the IDF's military brilliance, or was it divine providence? The answer may depend on what you believe. Do you think the events in Lebanon were purely a result of military strategy, or do you see the hand of God at work? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Hezbollah, once considered an unstoppable force, is now struggling for survival. Their defeat, whether by military strategy or by divine providence, is a testament to Israel's resilience. As the IDF continues its mission, one thing remains clear. What could have been a devastating invasion was averted in ways many never expected. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to hear more stories of divine providence and military triumph, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share this video to spread the word of Israel's incredible success and divine protection. Thank you very much.